BAE talk, what the BAEs be talk. Hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby. Go on.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of BAE Ta K. I know, I've been terrible. I said I was gonna do better and I got worse. I'm so sorry, y'all. I had a lot going on. So for those who don't know, I relocated. I'm in Arizonian. I've been here now for a few months. So I've been really busy. Like when I said I was gonna do better, that was like before I made the decision to relocate. So I had a lot going on, like with moving, getting my daughter enrolled in school, packing. It was a lot, y'all. And those who know. So I finally found some time and space so I can drop a little episode on y'all. Okay, I know. So excited. So I'm gonna do my best to be regular. Okay, we all human. Y'all understand the world a little crazy right now. There's a lot going on. So I'm gonna do my best to drop an episode at least. I don't even want to commit, because if I commit, I'm gonna feel bad, because y'all, I did feel bad that it took me this long to drop an episode. And shout out to those who have reached out to me personally and asked me when was BAE Talk coming back. Y'all motivated me to go ahead and drop this episode. So shout out to y'all. So a little catching up with me. Like I said, I moved recently. My little bundle of joy, Jackson, is now 7 months as of today. Come on, 7 months. Tiny Terror. Okay, he's a part of the terrorist clan that I've concocted with my body. Jordan's still wild and crazy because she Jordan. So the kids are good. I'm good. Y'all don't talk about me. I'm still gonna drop this baby weight, because those who know. I'm a little thick ones right now, but that's okay. I'm gonna drop it. It's gonna go. You know, I'm just over here breastfeeding and stuff, eating enough for two still. Not because I'm pregnant, y'all. Pipe down. Because I'm breastfeeding. So I gotta diet, but it's gonna get there. It's gonna get done. Just hold it. But I wanted to drop this episode real quick and speak to something that happened recently that is just really just, you know. But I don't want to make it too much of a episode, because it's been a while since I dropped this episode, dropped an episode. So I don't want it to be too crazy. So let me see if I can start off with something like good and light and funny, and then we can move into something that's a little, you know. So Arizona's been cool. The area is very nice. It's hot as out here. Hotter than Texas. I would say the heat hits different. But I love the mountains. Okay, mountains are nice. Scenery is nice. There's just more to do out here than there is in Texas. Texans like support Texas like there's no tomorrow. Y'all go ahead. I'm a West Coast girl for life. I love the West Coast. So I've been able to go to California, and I haven't been home because I was born in California and partially raised. So I'm gonna rep until I die. Hardly home, but always repping, Cedric. But I got to go home for the first time in like 10 years and got to see a lot of family, friends. It was just nice to see everybody. It was so nice. Haven't even been able to catch up with everyone, but for those that I have, I've been to LA, of course, 'cause that's where I'm from, and then I went to San Diego for the first time, and that was fun and a blast. So I'm hoping to go back again soon and see more family and friends. But that's what I like about being in Arizona, because I can drive to Cali for a weekend if I want to, because it's only 5.5 hours only. Okay, I don't mind driving. I drove 15 hours from Texas to Arizona. I was fine with it. Stop trying to get me on a plane, y'all. But I digress. I enjoy being here. It's been nice. Of course, I miss my folks out in Texas. You know, I was out there for like 15 years. So I do miss a lot of my friends. But a change of scenery is always nice and needed, especially when your life's a little hectic. Last night I did a shea butter class. Shout out to Shea Butter Bar, a Black-owned business, family-owned business. It was lit. I'm gonna drop everything at the bottom in case you're ever in Arizona and you want to pop in and go make you some shea butter. So it's like the concept of sip and paint, except you're doing like you're making your own shea butter. It was lit, y'all. We went and we listened to R&B all night. So she played R&B. She told us how to make the little shea butter. We got to choose our colors. We got to choose our fragrance. Got the mixed fragrances. It was nice. Little Jordan had a great time. So kids are allowed. She does do nights where it's like for kids. So they have like a Disney night. She said they tried to have like a Harry Potter night. Like she tries to do different like little themes to keep everyone like engaged and keep, you know, the flow of the crowd going and people interested. They had a trap night that me and my friend missed. I really wanted to go to trap night because, you know, on the inside I'm a thug, so I really wanted to go to trap night. I'm gonna make it there one day. But they have a trap night and it's just a vibe. It's a very nice vibe. I love the aesthetics inside. It's very nice. The owner is amazing. She's really, really nice. Shout out Shea. She's great. But yeah, if you're ever in Arizona, I believe it's in Phoenix, but I will tag it at the bottom. It'll be down there. Go to the Shea Butter Bar. It is very, very lit. Okay, if you make you some shea butter. I made mine. If you have me on Instagram, you'll see it. And my daughter, oh my God, I had the whole place smell like bubble gum because hers was like dark pink bubble gum. Oh my God. But yeah, that was really nice. So something light. Now to the heavy. So this BAE Talk, I'd like to talk about entitlement. Really should be called the audacity, but we're gonna call it entitlement. So I don't know if anyone saw, there was a clip going around of JT, one of the city girls, snatching a fan's phone out of their hand. And she proceeds to, you know, tap on the screen or whatever. But you can't really tell the context of anything. Of course, you just see JT snatching a fan's phone out of their hands. So a lot of comments are like, oh, I would have knocked her sunglasses off. I would have done this at A, B, C, and D. And the scene, let me tell you the scene. They were in a club, okay? So, you know, dark, music bumping, whatever. And she snatched the fan's phone. So people, of course, are commenting saying what they would have done. Oh, they would have knocked her out. They would have snatched the phone back. They would have fought her on site, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no. I personally saw nothing wrong with it. You want to know why? People get celebrities and other people fucked up. And that is annoying to me. Like, let's just say if I ever saw Drake, I'm going to be respectful. I love me some Drake. And if you know, you know. I love Drake. Okay, I love Drake. But what I'm not gonna do is jump in his face with my phone and record all in his face and take pictures because he's somebody I like and I'm a fan. Why? Who told you that that was okay? Just imagine you being out and someone jumping in your face with a phone trying to record you while you're out. No. That's called entitlement. Why are you feel like you're entitled to flash a phone in somebody's face? So that was the situation with JT. She said that the fan was next to her. She was having a conversation with a friend, and she noticed that the individual's phone or their camera light was on a little too long. So that person was recording her in her conversation. So she snatched their phone and deleted the video. Do I see anything wrong with that? Hell no. Because first of all, don't record my conversation. Second of all, don't record me if I'm not comfortable with you recording me. And she said all the fan could say was sorry. Yeah, you're sorry. Why do you think that that's okay? That's what who raised y'all? What made you think like it's okay for me to do this? And then those who have the reaction of, oh, I would have knocked her out. I would have punched her. Why? Because she didn't let you record her? You're gonna fight her because she doesn't want to be recorded? When you say it out loud, it sounds a little bit crazy. It sounds like you belong in the loony bin. Because no, I think not. For you to think that that's all right. Anyone with a sane mind would know that that is crossing boundaries. That is a boundary. You're in my personal space. And this is my body. Now, if I do not want to be recorded, then don't record me. It'd be one thing if you asked, But for you to just stick a phone in my face or for you to just record because you feel like it, no, it's not cool. So JT, I don't see nothing wrong. And those who are like getting on to you on Twitter about your response to the fan or whatever, they can kick rocks. I don't understand. People do not value, people do not understand, people do not care about other people. People do not care. Flat out. I don't know where the world's coming to an end. I'm sure the end is near. Sorry, I told you this one's gonna be a little heavy, but it's annoying how people think sometimes. The thought process of a lot of people is really warped and it doesn't make sense. And I'm like, but it should. If you were raised correctly, it should make sense. If you have common sense, it should make sense. So, JT, they can kick rocks. Anywho, another thing that goes along with entitlement. So, RIP PNB Rock. Seeing his face, I initially did not realize who he was until they played some of his songs. I said, that's who sings that. I'm really bad with artists who sing songs. I know the songs. Sometimes I just don't know who sings it. But when they were playing a lot of his songs, I said, he is on a lot of songs that I like. He wrote, it was mind blowing. So rest in peace. If those who didn't know, in case you don't know, he was the young man that was murdered in LA at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles while he was with his girlfriend. And a lot of people are jumping onto his girlfriend for posting the location. I kind of have mixed feelings about it. It should be okay, because like she said, she's on a date with her boyfriend. It should be okay for her to post her being out with her boyfriend. Yes. Other people's comments were like, oh, but you know his status. You know he's a rapper. You know A, B, C, and D. So why would you post that and get him killed? And people are talking about like Kodak Black is saying she should go kill herself for getting him killed. That's a little too far. I don't wish death upon anybody. I don't care how bad and horrible you treat me. I'm not going to wish or want death upon you. That's dark. That's very dark. So I don't wish anything bad to happen to the young lady, because I'm pretty sure that was already traumatizing enough to watch him get shot in front of you. That's crazy. But as far as entitlement, why do people, first of all, think it's okay to comment and say those mean, ugly things? Why? Who are you? The audacity, who are you to give such ugly, nasty opinions about things? It's crazy. Y'all ain't never heard that saying? If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. I remember that one from when I was like 8. Like, if you don't have nothing nice, shut your mouth. Do you know how much time it takes to go up under somebody's video, picture, whatever, to sit there and do this or this and type out a whole bunch of nasty, ugly things? You took time out of your day. You ain't got a job. You don't got kids. You ain't got no chores to do, people to see, places to go. You rather just sit there and message mean, ugly, hateful things about someone? The entitlement, the audacity. Why do you think it's okay? If somebody could just comment, and maybe y'all would help me understand, because I'd be racking my brain trying to understand, folks, why you think that's okay. But then the entitlement and the audacity of the person who robbed him. He worked hard for his stuff. I don't like people that steal from other people, because that person worked hard for that stuff. You don't know what they went through, gone through, suffered through, whatever, to get what they have. And you take it upon yourself to come and take from them. Granted, yes, we are in a recession. Yes, inflation is high as fuck. Yes, times are hard. Times are hard on everybody. Not as hard as the rich, rich folk, they making their money. But why is it okay? What in your brain, it's okay to go take from them? We're like crabs in a barrel, and especially us. Why we step on each other to get ahead and get up? Why do we have the crab in a barrel mentality? I hate it for us. It's been this way for years. Years, 400 years, like years. It's been like this. And we haven't like stopped thinking that way. And then not only that, people are like, oh, he shouldn't have wore that out. He shouldn't have done that. He should be able to do whatever he wants to do with his stuff. It's his. It's his. If I want to walk around with $1 million in my hand, you should be able to because it's yours. Of course, there's that argument of, but yeah, you know, yes, it's yours, but then you have to think of others. You have to think of what somebody else might think and somebody else might do. That's the thing. Why do I have to live my life based off of other people and what they might do and what they could do to me because of something I'm doing with my stuff? My stuff. It drives me crazy, y'all. So rest in peace to him. He was only 30 years old. As far as I know, I believe he had a daughter. Sending prayers and love to his family, friends, those who are having a rough time with his passing, because it's horrible. It is sad. And it's like every day or every other week. And there's just somebody just dying in our community every day and every week. And I know it's not even just celebrities. Of course, it's happening in, you know, us normal, regular folk. Like it's happening. Life is happening and it's crazy. It is so crazy, y'all. So I just wish people would care about people. And not, last thing about that, if for everyone who just sat around and recorded him, I heard there's a video going around of people recording him suffering, trying to get up after he got shot. Like, why? Your first thought, someone gets shot, your first thought is to pick up your phone and record it. Where are we? Where are we? That would not be my first thought, is to pick up my phone and record. Now, if you're in shock and you're screaming and, you know, I can get that because that is hard to see. But to pick up your phone and record somebody dying instead of getting up and either trying to help, call 911, scream hysterically if that's, you know, what you have to do, but not pick up and record the man dying on the floor. We are no longer humane. We're not. People rather sit and record someone dying than to help. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're doing as a people. Who are we? Who are y'all? I'm calling the aliens to come get me because it's ghetto, 0 stars, do not recommend. Scoop me up. Take me up to Mars, Venus, wherever y'all at, because it ain't it here. I don't know what's going on with people's brains. And I don't know if it's COVID, like us being trapped in a house for like a year or two that like boggled everybody's minds and like nobody can think clearly and straight anymore. I don't know what it is, but we all need help. Like, look in the mirror. Like, everyone needs help because I just don't know why someone would think to just record as someone dies. That would not be my first thought. So again, and as a family member or his friend, I couldn't think of even watching and seeing that video. I, for one, am not going to go watch it, look for it. I don't want to. Those types of things mess with my spirit, and it will stay implanted in my brain for the rest of my life if I sit and watch that. Still to this day, have not seen George Floyd's video. Will not do that because it will tear me up inside. I'm an empath. It will rip my soul out. Even hearing the words or even someone describing the video, even the PNB, his like hearing about like how he was struggling, like just hearing it, I just got chills and I cannot do it. So yeah, I'm not gonna watch the video, but I am sending love and prayers to his family and friends. May he rest in heaven and rest in power, because that is just crazy. And another person I would like to shout out and say rest in peace to is Jesse Powell. He passed away at the age of 51. From what I know as of right now, it was from a heart attack. Prayers and love and light to his family and friends as well. If those don't know, Jesse Powell, he had, I think, a few good albums, but one of my favorite songs, like I always said it, when I get married, and at this point, if I get married, but whatever, if I get married, my song that I want to play at my wedding is You by Jesse Powell. And if you haven't heard it, go find it. Beautiful song. It is an older song, but it's a beautiful song. I love that song. And if and when a future husband, if you're listening, if you see me, I'm manifesting and I'm speaking to you. That song, You, I wanted and needed in my life because I've said that like since forever, since I first heard that song. And it's been the same for years. That song, You, is beautiful. So rest in peace to Jesse Powell. Y'all, thank you so much for spending time with me. Thank you so much for coming and dropping on in another episode. I love y'all. I love doing this. Like, I want to get back into interviewing people too, because I love doing shows with other people and interviewing. So I will be looking for people to interview, especially now that I'm in Arizona. I'm going to do my best to interview other people, and hopefully I can interview the owner of Shea Butter Bar, just so she can drop some gems too about how she got started with her business. And I'm telling y'all, Shea Butter Bar is lit. So please follow me on Instagram if you have not already. It is at Janae the Bay. Had to remember what my tags were. At Janae the Bay on IG. You can subscribe on YouTube. And then also, I'm mostly on Instagram, so I don't really always give out my Facebook, but if you want to, you can find me on Facebook. It's Janae Gaines. So you can come find me. But yeah, thank you so much, y'all. I hope I can do another one very soon. If you have any comments or likes, please share, subscribe, all those good things. And I hope I will be back soon, y'all. Thank you. Bye.